W140 Mercedes-Benz. Woo! These are about my favorite. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. And if you watch this channel much, you know I like these cars. It's pretty much all I drive. So, that in mind, this is a one owner 1995 Mercedes-Benz S500. It's got about 89,000 and change on it. It is an absolutely beautiful car. This is not my favorite color, but it still looks darn good. That's all there's to say about it. Little tiny things around it that's not exactly this or that, and I'll show you all that. This is a quick walk around to kind of show you how it looks going around it. And then we'll get up close, show you any dings, damage, and stuff like that. If you're interested in this car or one like it, give me a ring, Nathan, 406-544-6919. You can reach me anytime. Check out my website, oneownercarguy.com. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. I've got this one, a 420, a couple 600s, and another 500 right now. A couple W126s. I dig Mercedes. That's all there is to say about it. Okay, so since that's the quick once around, I'm going to go jump right on up in here, not like that, underneath it, and show you the underneath and anything like that. Here we go. Tow hook straps are still on it, or covers. Low level light adjustment, there we go. It's in great shape under here. Very nice. I'll show you underneath the midsection. I love these cars. And I like this earlier wheel versus the newer style, personally. Personal preference. Also, I guess if given a personal preference, I'd have the AMG wheels. So, these cars are super inexpensive for what you're getting. They're just great deals. That's all there is to say about it. Expect some kind of issues of some sort, as with any car. And that's where people kind of overbuy sometimes or something. And instead of buying a new car that has no problems, they get bummed because like a back window quits working or this and that. You can have problems like that with a car like this. Things go out. Parts are cheaper. And people, oh no, for that car, parts are... You gotta look on eBay. You gotta look on Google. You gotta look this stuff up. Call O'Reilly, even if you don't think they have it. These people that think parts and everything for these are expensive, don't buy parts online. They must be buying from the dealer all the time. My neighbor just came home. Tires and wheels are in great shape.
Hello.
How you doing?
Fine. Nice car.
I like these cars.
Yeah.
Classic. It's about as new as I get. Staying out of trouble?
Sorry?
Staying out of trouble?
Some neighbors complaining about these guys.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, these neighbors in front of the gate.
Oh, over there?
Yeah. The man with the house with the tree.
What's he saying?
He said they make too much noise. Too early in the morning. So I told them today.
They do start early, but
yeah.
Nothing. I mean, tell him to get his ass up. Say, wake up.
Exactly. Alarm clock.
Yeah, it's time to wake up. Let's go. I would like that. That would be nice. I have a problem getting up early sometimes. That would be great. Have fun, man. Oh, that's it. It's got Michelin's on it. I'm going to go ahead and start in a different area. And he's rented the bottom area. Original glass in the window. Small little pecks on it, as a lot of these get. Hood ornament is missing. And now we'll kind of start where we were on this, which was where? I don't know. I was just going around the car. I showed you underneath, was telling you something, and now we'll just start right here. Going up. Here, we're going to do this. Let's do this right, darn it. Starting over and going from where I usually go. Little scuff right here. Just right there. And there, as you can see. Tires have good tread. They also have some dry rot in this one. I don't like the way this tire has wore. It looks like maybe at some point it got low and he didn't change it or air it up. Going down the sides, straight as can be. Little chip here, little chip there, little beeswax on it there. As far as dings go, there is a couple door dings in it. Tiny, hard to see, a couple chips there. Especially because of the color, but nonetheless they're there. And I'll show you coming down the other way at it to where you can see. The cladding on the bottom looks great. Let's kind of go down this way. And I'll do a walk around in the evening time too. Chip. Little ding there, he just kind of caught something. Chip, little chips there. And around the door edge here. Now I try and be as thorough as possible. You know what, this could use some cleaning. Yeah, that'll clean right up. You can see where I actually scraped that off with my nail. I would get stuff like that cleaned now to where it doesn't corrode or anything in the next 3, 4, 5 years. Roof and everything's in great shape. Look at the back. I've said it a few times, I love these cars. Small things can go at any time just because it's a used car. But definitely check online if you own one of these and you need parts. They're out there. They're cheap to work on. And they're cheap cars. So, a little chippy scratch right there. And yes, my nails and hands are dirty. I've been scrubbing and cleaning stuff. A little scuff there. Scratches and scuffs. Miscellaneous chips and such along the rear bumper. As you can see there, same thing on this side. Couple little scuffs. And a little scuff and scratches here. With a little scuff type thing there. So, there is also something right there. Yeah. And it's just on the paint. It's not all dented or nothing. It's just a few little marks. And California car. Looks great on the edge here. My camera's getting hot. A couple dings in here. Well, I only seen one. But I was just counting for a couple. My camera's getting hot and it will shut off soon. So, I'll have to start this up again somewhere. A little scuff under there. Cladding looks great. Detail that off. I think could be a little scuff. And the back tires. See, this tire looks good. It's got titties all over the side. Looks to have just been replaced a while back. I don't see any dry rot. Little bits right in there. Little bits. Well, my battery died up there, so actually I don't know if it's that or the camera overheated, one or the other. But I came back up here to the house just to kind of show a couple last things on this exterior video. I know I probably showed that, but if not, hey, there it is. Just a couple little things like that. This is not a mark, this is just beeswax. Clean, clean, clean. Oh, the tires. I showed you this one. I didn't like how it was worn down. I wanted to make sure I hit them all up. I know it ended on the other side. Yeah, a little bit there too on the dry rot. You know, they're Michelin's. It's a nice set, but they're old. And I believe that's where it was with the guy. It's a one-owner car. This was a pretty nice tire. On my personal car, I doubt I'd replace them. A little gink on the wheel, except for that one over there. I don't like that one over there. And the wheels are starting to do this like they get. I've seen these sanded and sprayed back to the gray graphite look, which looks really nice on them. Or I could rechrome them, or just leave them. They'll look good for a long time like this. Nice car. Interior coming up. 89,000 miles. I'll give you a quick little look at the interior. About that time too where I'm able to do it here in the evening with the way the lighting is. Okay, so one owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. Beagle's Pocket with Breeder. Breeder! Hey! Breeder! BeaglesPocket.com. Okay, well thanks for watching. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. And the other ones, I'll put links in here to the next. One Owner Car Guy, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Beautiful time of the day. You gotta see this. And this is a beautiful one owner W140 S500 Mercedes in the 95 model. Now I've already done the exterior video, so you can kind of click a link somewhere in here, I'm sure, and get to that one. I'll also put a link to the full thing in here somewhere. Beautiful car, 89,000 original miles on it. And I've got a couple of these cars. You can check out my website, oneownercarguy.com. And I'm just going to do kind of a once around, show you the once around of the car in a different light there. Just beautiful. I'm not even a fan of this gold, but still, this body style just, it rings true in any color. It really does. Look at that. BeaglesPocket.com. That was likely Breeder we just heard. My Beagle. And that's getting down towards the end of your once around. I'm going to get inside, show you the inside. There'll be another video on the test drive also. This is one clean car. That's all there is to say about it. Okay, that's that. Got the birds chirping in the background. How beautiful. That rock. It's always a cool thing in California. So, these California cars. Clean. Let's take a look. Alright. Door panels are in great shape. Seats in great shape. Still getting a bit of that, so I'm going to go ahead and do this a little different. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Let's go look at the trunk. Show you that. Get out of order here. Mess up on what I'm doing. All the seal and everything's in great shape. Little tear right there. I knew there was some on here. One on here somewhere. I was looking for it. This is loosely fitted around there, but has a cartridge. All that. 6-disc changer. Missing a little plug piece there. Lights and all work. Auto suck down feature works. I like the ears with them little bands on them, or whatever you want to call them. Okay. This is always a challenge, so I'm going to hang you around my neck for a second and get you a view at this in a more light, I guess you'd say. Very clean. That's all there is to say about it. This is a clean car. And I'll show you this again when the sun goes down. Just a whole different way to see everything, I guess. Okay. Got dust up here, and I guess this... Yeah, there was dust underneath that sticker, and it's kind of not on there. So, all the other stickers are all intact. Pretty cool. Even the one on the head, which is quite rare. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll look at the rubber on that, and the rubber around here is just in great shape.
There you are.
How's it going?
I think I have something that belongs to you.
Oh, you've got that tripod, huh?
Uh-huh.
Hi, baby.
You know where it was, Lance?
Right over here in the ditch.
And I saw it.
A little bit of a click when you open that. Now, all the service was filled out. up to this one, but all the services to that point are done. And what's usually happens is they stop doing them at the dealer, because the dealer's so much money. Radio code card, pretty cool. Radio guide with little extra things. Something got spilled on this at some point. These are okay. Nice to have this kind of stuff. I'm gonna just put it in here for right now. Well, no I won't. I'll put it in here for right now. And let's start looking at this thing. There she is. She's going back right down the driveway. Okay, her gate's closed, so I can't get up there anyways. Okay. Let's look at the pedals and stuff. That's easy enough. Nowhere. Just a little dirt from me driving it. This is in great shape. It's got the little clips. We can call them matlocks, I think. I think they are. And the carpet's in great condition underneath it. You know, you got some fold over and stuff on this leather. I think this is real leather, not 100%. A little bit of a seam starting to show, but no tears or rips. A little something here that scrapes right off. And the backs of them here are in great shape. Little smudge there. I'm gonna walk up to the gate here. Okay, back to this review. Showed you the books. Let's look at some options and stuff like that. $89,596 on her. Windows. Are all good on here. Let me do the dreaded, show you the dreaded one first. That is the one that always goes out on these. And I was telling you about parts and stuff going out, different things like that. It can happen. One more. So all that's good. These headrests, it's the year that has that switch. And this one works. The other one's gummed up over there. The floor over here is in great shape. And the top lid to this is busted off. Hang on. Dash is in great shape. Okay, so camera overheat, and here we go. I'm back with you. Down on the wheel, up on the wheel, in on the wheel, and out on the wheel. Uh-oh. I'm not getting my out on the wheel. Hang on now. Sorry. I am not getting out on the wheel. I'm getting down on the wheel. And I'm going to try from that position. I'm getting up on the wheel just fine. Well, there's no more in because I'm all the way in. Well, no bad jokes, okay? So you have to do the rest of the control there with your seat to make it, which is fine. There's an 8-way. And that's all good. Hang on a sec. I believe it's the switch that gets faulty on them. And I'll bet you it'll do it here. Bottom in. Bottom out. Sometimes the switches get hot and you have to do it later. Plus back and forward. Let's see here. Back support. Up on this and down on this. Let's show the center. hello. And no, these phones cannot be used nowadays or hooked up. Anyone that tells you differently is mistaken. However, these cup holders are nice to have by the time you get to this here. Let me go ahead and shut the door here. Let's do some mirrors. Mirrors down. Look at that Volvo. That's for sale on my website, oneownercarguy.com. Up. Back down a little. Out. In. Put it back where I like it. Out. In. And this car's been well maintained. You can tell. Stuff works. Oh, this don't. And probably a fuse type issue. Sometimes these doors they just never get used or opened. So, I don't know. They're not on. Are these? Yes. Yes. So the bulbs could have been burnt out on them. AC is ice cold. Same thing, I got a bulb out on the dash here, I think, maybe. No, they're on. Yeah, can you see them? Okay, so let's see. What else from that? I got that seat over there. Let's look at the back. I showed you the pedals. Let's pop the hood. Look at that nice sunset. Sorry about that. Go messing around. You're in a car review. Big back seats. And this one actually has the heated rear seats. And reclines. And that's when the thing over there starts working a little better, the headrest. Did this one? Do that from back here. This is a little loose there. And the medical kit is non-existent. And that cap falls off of that back light. Auto suck closes just fine. Breeder! BeaglesPocket.com. She's waiting. I know, baby. Are you having a hard time? It's a rough day? Rough day. She's looking. Let's see if this does anything here. Probably a penny stuck in there or something. Dang kids. Gold coin, gold coin. Ooh. Ha. That's an old school. Showed you on this side. I did not show you, however. Bottom plate out. Come on. Bottom plate in. Whole seat forward. Whole seat backward. Up here. Down here. Up in the back. Down in the back. Now that I'm doing that, I realize I didn't show you that on the other one. So I'm going to do that after I show you under the hood. Oh, that's right, and this one, you can hear it trying, but the top rest doesn't want to come up automatically. Okay, we are about done with this review. My website is oneownercarguy.com. Look at that, man. Nice, smooth running car. That's all there really is to say about it. Well, there's lots more, and I've been saying it for many, many minutes. Okay, let me show you the last of this, which was Up, down, summer in the city. Up, down, summer in the city. Okay. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com, and I'm back with the test drive of this beautiful Mercedes-Benz. I'll put a link at the end of the video to the exterior review and the interior review. You can click on them, bloop, right in the end of the video and see that. This is a test drive, like I say. I do 3 videos of each one for the most part. And this is a beautiful one owner car. It's in great shape, has very low miles. It was 79 or right around 80. I'll check that when I get inside. How's that? I don't want to mislead you. Beautiful. I'm not a big gold colored fan, but these are a subtle kind of odd gold, and the big large squareness of it kind of does it for me in a way. The car, I went around all the exterior stuff, so you've seen any bumps or scratches by now, or you will. There's not really much to talk about on that. I mean, this guy took care of his car. And I mean, this car cost the man as much as a couple houses. I mean, back in this year, the kind of money these went for, yeah, it was a couple houses. Beautiful shape, small little things here or there you could do to fix it up. Bumper's a bit faded, not, you know, badly, but they are a tiny bit faded. I've showed you the interior in the other video, like I said, so you'll see that at the end. I'm gonna hop in and just go for the test drive. I mean, show you how the runnability is. And this car, breeder up there, I heard her yipping. My mom just got home. And, well, the car doesn't run exactly perfect, but it runs really good. And there's a tiny little issue with it that I'm going to show you right here before we take off and go. First off, let's see the miles. 89. See, good thing I didn't go with what I said. Now all these lights go off here once you start it up. So, runs good. All the lights will go off here, and you have your seat belt and get going. That SRS light on these things stays on the first few minutes, and sometimes it seems, but it goes out. Not a problem there. The problem is this. Watch this. I'm gonna push the gas. Did you see that? Watch. I'm gonna push it. Maybe I'll say now when I push. How's that? I'm pushing it now. Runs good. Just revs out just nicely. Idles right where it should. Just perfect right there. But when you put your foot on it, it seems to want to drop in RPM. Now, you see how it didn't do it that time? Watch it do it again. I'm not going to make it do it. Okay. Now, hang on. I'm going to make it do it right now. Stutter step. So I'm going to say, I'm pushing the gas now. And if I don't want it to do it, okay, and the difference is this. Your pedal, my hand. So when you go like this, it doesn't do it. If you go like this, it does. That's what I've been told. Now I've been told that this could be related to a boating cable. I had the transmission replaced in this car. There's no big warranty or nothing with it. It engages and goes right when it should. However, let's do this. It just feels a little, I don't like that drop in. It shifts. I mean, it's a good little runner and all that. I feel like the car could use an alignment or something, maybe a wheel balancing. I bet you there's a wheel balance. Downshifts and goes, the car goes. Look at that, S-car go. But I don't like the way that that whoomp is in it. Now I'm being very, very picky. This car could run forever the way it is. It could also stop up here at the next thing and be not a good runner. It's an old, used as-is car. AC's nice and cold. It's feeling really good, actually. I've done the interior. there's your downshift and everything. A little bit of a belt squeal there. Been sitting a while, so not used to having a big woomph done on it like that. But it handled it nicely. Coming up on this area here is a park and school. I do a lot of test drives down here, and it just runs nicely. At 40 miles an hour, the car just glides down the road. I seen that school bus and I just almost jammed the brakes on. Not in my lane though, huh? So nice, smooth driver. SRS light is off and gone now. Maybe it had to do with when I put my seatbelt on. I don't know. Okay, I'll get on it a little bit right here. Goes nicely. And there it turns, so we're all good. Let's just get on this thing. Traction control light came on, that worked really nice. It almost seems to shift just a teeny bit too soon. But that is what the boating cable adjustment was that the guy did for me. That put the transmission in. Now there's not some big long 3-year warranty or nothing. I got what I got. I got a transmission put in, and that's that. The car drives now. It didn't go in forward before. And that's the major thing on these in this age is the transmission. And if a guy wants to spend $4,000 to $6,000 and put a really nice blue racing clutches and all the big hoop and a holla and whoop whoop stuff and all that, you can get them for anywhere between. On eBay, you can get $1,200, $1,300 transmission rebuilt with like a 40,000, 60,000 mile warranty. If you get one of the really tight ones for like $4 grand installed, it's just different monies you can spend. But get yourself a tight tranny, and that takes care of the weak links of these cars besides the cheap $400 side wiring harness thing. And this one doesn't seem to have any of those issues. Like I say, I replaced the tranny. I wanted to show you that, like as if you could tell that I replaced the tranny by showing you the cable. I mean the shifter. Yeah, I'll think of the name in a minute here. I've got 6 of these cars right now. I just got a nice silver 500 in. I've got a white and gray 500. That's nice. That was a nice upshift and a nice downshift. I'm telling you, I love the way this car runs. It runs great. See, now it kind of coughed there a little bit almost, and that was that cough I was talking about. It's because I got on it. Oh, you know what else? I don't have very much fuel in here, maybe pulling around a corner. But speed limit is 40 in this area, by the way. So I'm going to slow down. See there? That little cough. That is not what, and I'm just jamming it in there, the foot in there. Jamming the foot in there. So I got to make it do something that I didn't want it to do. And I'm going to go right back down this road and try and duplicate that for us right now. Cars turn on a dime for how big they are. I mean, you just go and put your foot on it, it goes no problem. It just goes. That's all there is to it. You get to where you've nailed your foot in it a bunch, or it's just now starting or something, maybe, first 5 minutes, and it's got that little bit of a hesitation. Watch this. It ain't got it going around the corners like that. I mean, it just went really nice. Coming up the hill, going around that corner, you kind of seen what it did there. And it could be just because low on fuel, going around a corner and all that. But we're gonna get on it right here. There you go. That time it did it. I'm not happy about it doing that, but I mean, that is just getting on it with everything you've got. Now, that could be a very simple little fix that is not anything. Would I drive this car anywhere? After I drove it around town for a long time. See, if you put your foot on it and go, man, you're gonna get 3 burps. I mean, I'm telling you what, I'm mashing the pedal as hard as I can. I'm wanting it to do that. Now let's say I just go really nice and soft. Even if I get on it now, no problem, because I'm going. Just smooth as can be. I will stop. And I'm going to show you the gauges on a throttle up or whatever you want to call it. Here we go. My camera's overheating too. Nice, not a problem. Right to 40. Slow down a little. I'm going to just give it the gas and not really mash it. Goes perfect. Keeping an eye on everybody here, of course. Now I'm not going to mash the hell out of it again. I'm going to drop down to about 15 and just give it some nice throttle. Now I can give it as much as I want, basically. No issue. Until you hit the bottom and the shift area. If you've got it floored on that thing, that's what it's going to do when it gets to the shift area. It's almost like it's just not, like the fuel maybe cuts out for a second, but only if you've got it romped. And when I say romped, watch this. I hope it shows up. The difference I'm doing is this, or this. Just so you know. And a nice floor, it's a rev limiter on it like that, but I'm putting my foot in it when I do that to make it stop. And I'm just gonna go now. The big old floor. So that's that, man. And now it's doing it at a lower area, a lower range. There we go. Yeah, you floor it does it, man. So that is the deal. And I know I'm showing you a half dash there. I'm gonna let off and I'm gonna show you just a nice, that's just a nice floor. It doesn't do it. Just not a floor, a nice wolf. So, don't mash the pedal, don't hot rod it, and it seems to really, really be okay. What makes something do something like that? One owner car guy doesn't know. He just knows he's got a great car that somebody a little bit more mechanically inclined than him could easily do. Now it's doing it just a little bit when you even start out. It really is. So that's what you're dealing with. It doesn't die or nothing this time. Floor it, it just goes away though. And right now, it's not floored. I am not flooring, I'm just doing it, tuning it, and it's kind of coughing at me. And it just died. Now that could have a lot to say about going up a hill. See, I'm putting my foot on it, and it's cutting out. Let's try and crawl up the hill. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to go right now like this. Okay, let's go ahead and let this sucker roll back. And start her up in the road, hopefully. We'll either start her up in the road or park her on the side of it. It just died on me. Now, what would make something do something like that? It's almost like it's all of a sudden losing spark or something. But if I keep my foot on it, I can keep it going. But not enough to get me where I need to go. Okay, I'm gonna tinker with this. It'll be back up at the top of the hill this evening. Yeehaw. That's the deal. You are buying a car that has an issue like this, looks good, feels good, is a good car. You're gonna have to have something done to it though. Have it inspected if you want, have them come look at it, whatever. It's a great car. Cheap, oneownercarguy.com, hipstercars.com. I'm done.